block is going to go toward the bottom. This is the bottom. Every caster holes up here. I also have little holes in the top here. That's where the top of the door pins are going to go. So I'm going to slide this down. There's a slot in each of the two legs. I'll slide this down into position. And when I get it into position, I'm going to put this dowel into this hole. You may have to bring the dowel a little bit in and out of the back panel to seat it, but it's very easy to do. So we'll go down, that in there, and go look back in here. There's no way I can show you that. I'm going to get that dowel so that it sets in there into the front and the back. And then you're going to secure with a 1 3/4 inch and the nuts like you did before. Okay, now we're going to attach the doors to the cabinet. We're going to do that by taking these 1.5 inch pins, make sure they don't fall out. You don't need a washer on the top of the door. Remember, we're doing this upside down. Just going to put that pin into the bottom of the brace there and just let it sit there for a second. I'm going to take the other door, which is the right door. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to put that pin in the hole in the brace. Okay, then I'm going to close it. Then I'm going to secure that with the bottom front brace. Remember, this hole is not used. We just did that for manufacturing convenience for another model. So what I'm going to do here, though, because this is the bottom of the doors, I'm going to put a washer over that pin, because that's where your doors are going to pivot. Then I'm going to take, and you see the little holes here is where your door pins are going to go. I'll turn that around properly. I'm going to insert the pins into the legs. And you do one door at a time. Usually tip it up a little bit. Bring the other door into place. Tip that one up just a little bit. And bring it down. Then I'm going to secure that with the 1 3/4 inch machine screws. Okay, now I'm going to attach the magnet block while I've got this unit upside down. It's a lot easier to do that way. I'm going to take the magnet, put it down, and I'm going to attach it to the plate, towards the top of the plate. Then I'm going to open the doors, of course, swing this in place over top of the block. This is going over top of the block. And then I'm going to take my thumb and push down on the magnet, and when I got that down, then I'm going to open the door. And that's the proper positioning of that magnet. Then, so it doesn't move, I'm going to mark it. This is the pine block, so you don't need pilot holes. And I'm going to secure that magnet with the 2 remaining round head screws that were in the magnet pack. Okay, with the unit still upside down, we're going to install the wheels. First, you put the little sleeves in the 4 holes that are in the legs, 3 board holes. And then you tap them in so that the teeth bites into the wood. Always put the locking ones on the front because it's easier to get there. So I put my locking casters, put them up into place there. Plain ones on the back. And take the hammer and on the metal part there. Give them a little. Okay, now we turn the cart upright so it's on the wheels. We're going to install the shelves. You have 2 shelves. Got a bottom shelf. It's just a little bit bigger than the top shelf, and the top shelf has a finished edge band. The unfinished edges on the bottom shelf will be hidden. Then you're going to take and put 4 1-inch pins, 2 into each side panel. You can see I went ahead and pre-positioned these pins. I'm going to take the bottom panel, angle it in place on the back pins. I'm going to put it on the 2 back pins. that around a little bit. Put it on the 2 back pins, drop it down, and then to get it to go into place, I just close the doors. And that here it falls into place, and then it falls right into place. Now, on the side panels, for the top shelf, there's 2 sets of holes, one above the other. And in this position, you can decide whether or not you want the shelf higher or lower. If you need more space on the bottom up, then you can take the higher one. I've just taken and put the same pins, 1-inch pins, in the lower holes, making sure that all 4 of them were exactly the same. Then I'll take that top shelf, angle it in place, and drop it into place. I'm going to put the little plugs in the side panel. These are tapered plugs. They have a little lip on them. They also, you can see the grain in them. I aligned the grain with the grain in the legs. Push them in there. They're tapered so they go in nicely when we tap them into place. If you have a rubber hammer, you can tap them in with a rubber hammer. You just use a hard hammer. And I like to use a little piece of paper or plastic card or something so that when I hit on those, I don't mar the front of them. A lot of the models don't come with a backsplash, but this particular model does come with a backsplash. It has 3 holes in it. Going to line those up with the 3 holes on the back edge of the top. Take 1 1/4 number 8 screws. Just start them. Get them finger tight. See what I've done there? Just got them finger tight. And then just for ease of this, I'm just going to take a power screwdriver. Now your part's complete. Okay, now I'm going to attach the towel bars to the side on this particular model. Pull your drawer out. It's not going to fall out because it's secured with the dowel. Open the doors and you'll see the through holes on each of the sides there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 1-inch number 8 screw with a flat head, and I'm going to attach these little wooden offsets. You can look at your illustration. But on the inside, got to push that through. Come around this way so you can see a little better. And that's screwed through there. And we're going to attach. They're exactly alike, so you can't mess them up. Okay. Now I'm going to take one of the metal tubes and set that into the standoff. And I'll take the other standoff. Show you this way. Screw that on there. Sometimes they're a little tight. It also has the hole in the end. You can pretty much tell when you got it seated because the hole in the end will line up with the hole there. Then I just take the number 8 1-inch screw, pull that drawer out a little more to get a little more room there. Start it in the pilot hole.